But I was thinking about that. It's like, if I were to come on here, would they call me a 304?
I don't know. Are you?
I mean, I'm not a model.
Well, I mean, 304 can mean other things.
Like but like, I'm not a slut.
Are you promiscuous?
No.
Is anybody here promiscuous?
I want to fact check you.
Oh, God. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, well, you said women are more promiscuous than men?
Yes.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
It's not true.
100% true.
It's not true.
Okay, fact check me.
Statistics.
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 What's up?
It literally, I think this, oh shoot, I had a brain fog.
I got you.
I don't like Celsius. Okay, but it said that since the 80s, they counted the promiscuity of men and women, and men have always been higher.
But here's the difference, right? So in order to be promiscuous, you need to be able to act on, so what you're saying is men have a higher sex drive, correct?
Yeah.
Which is true. Men biologically, because we have testosterone, have a higher sex drive. So you would think that would lead to men being more promiscuous. And here's the difference though. The men who are capable of securing casual sex very easily, those men, yes, are promiscuous. However, the difference is women have more access to being promiscuous because it's very easy for women to get laid, whereas it's rather difficult for men to get laid, relatively speaking, comparatively speaking. So less men have access to hookup culture. So there are more women who engage in hookup culture who are promiscuous than there are men. And this is evidenced by the fact that they've done studies on this, they've done surveys. There are a higher proportion of men between the ages, I believe it's 18 to 29, who in the past year report who are either virgins or who have not had any sex in the past year.
Also, if we're talking about that, if we're talking about facts, men, the reason why they have a higher testosterone than most is because, to repopulate, you can see that in African culture. A lot of them have multiple different wives and multiple different kids because they have a higher sex drive. It's normal like that in other different, cultures. It might not be just in America, maybe to you, but it's there. I mean,
that's just a biological fact of science.
But men are more promiscuous. I just fact checked you.
I literally just debunked what you said. But do you have a response? Do you have a response to any of the points I've just made?
I mean, can you say it again? You talk too fast.
I really don't. I actually talk pretty slow.
No, you don't.
I talk pretty slow.
We should talk about
Hold on, no. I do want to have, we can come to that, but I do want to have a little back and forth with you on this because you've challenged me on this. So you literally want me to repeat here. I will pull up the study that I'm referencing, Eric. Yeah. It's in the infographics folder. We've pulled it up before. Let's see. We have, it is the sex frequency chart, and this is done by it's a general social survey. Oh shit, Joptimus, thank you for the 20 gifted subs, man. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. It's in the infographics folder. It's young men driving the decline in sex. It's called sex frequency. Are you in the info? Sex frequency. It's coming up here in just a sec. And what it's going to show is that young men are driving the decline in sex. The share of men and women between the ages of 18 and 30 reporting no sex in the past year, Erica, can you? This is 18% of women are reporting no sex. This is from 2018. No sex in the past year. 28% of men are reporting having had no sex in the past year.
Wow.
So
the 18 was less. So
there's 10% more men who are not having sex. So just based off of that alone, I think you can come to the conclusion that women are more promiscuous than men. There are more women who have access to hookup culture. Any girl can engage in hookup culture. There are men who are like average who can maybe get a girlfriend.
They can hook up and they can.
Average dude? You think average guys? They can?
Rich people.
They can.
No. But I'm talking about an
I'm
average
talking
guy.
about average, yeah. They can get into hookup culture.
No,
I
not
mean,
really.
most
It's
of
really
the
hard.
culture-
It's pretty hard for men to
It's
get
not.
laid.
It's not.
Do you think who?
Just
Okay,
be
so
with a drunk girl. That's
What?
not in a
That's
weird way,
not-
but literally like go to.
I think
any
she means
club,
like go to a
like,
party,
club,
whatever.
Go to a party.
It's not that easy.
It is. Though.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
Is this
It's
coming
really
from the guy
not.
that doesn't want to walk to go find his partner? Maybe if you like distance and add a
Ha-
couple more miles to your dating range, it might work out.
Well,
a little
I do
bit.
have a question for you. So, do you think that it's who has it harder when it comes to getting laid, men or women?
I'd say men, because men kind of throw themselves at women. You
Okay.
know? And so it's like
But you
where
just said
they
it's
don't
easy.
even need to try. Well, just because some men throw themselves at other women doesn't mean that other men have it easy. Do have it easy. I mean, just from my town and my high school experience, even the ugly people were getting like. I don't know what to tell
Sure,
you.
but
I mean,
Okay,
if you have a
here's-
personality and then
Like personality matters so much.
here's
because-
some more evidence I have for you. So, on dating apps, and dating apps is the primary way that people are now meeting, women swipe no on like 90% of dudes. So, you have to understand, like, the vast majority of men are invisible to most women.
Okay, but if you saw what they were swiping no at,
Huh?
you'd understand.
If I saw what?
If you saw what they
so
were
why are you talking about
swiping no
dating
at.
apps? I mean, I'm talking about
Like,
like
that's the
in-person
thing.
meeting. In-person meeting, we know like guys pull more than girls because
Guys don't pull more than girls.
No,
I mean
they do.
average
They do.
guys that are funny and actually have a personality and
But-
actually have
Not
goals in their
even that.
lives,
They
then
don't even
maybe
have to have
You,
that.
but you're adding up these other things. At the end of the day, it's
because
harder.
it's those other things that make you a different person. So you
I
just want to
just-
be like every other person.
I want to
Like,
say real quick.
Yes, there are
I
average people in the world.
am
Because you have no
sorry, but
personality.
I have to drive 8 hours
me?
home, so I'm gonna go.
Rip.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, you got work at 8 in the morning.
And this is like really, really interesting.
Or you know what? What if you stay till 11:11? That's a lucky number. That's another
Okay.
6 minutes.
Yeah, because
If you
you
wanna
got that drive.
chime
I
in.
forgot about
She's got that drive.
Yeah.
Stupid time is on the bottom corner.
Look, here's the thing. Most men are invisible to most women. Most women can sleep with most men. Most men cannot sleep with most women. You disagree with that?
Okay,
No.
there might be a little truth to it.
What do you mean a
okay?
little truth? There's
Little
massive truth to it.
But listen, I don't know why men think now that they have it so hard, because when I was growing up in high school and just seeing like party culture and club culture and just like this, just like that's all they did. And seeing like ugly guys, horrible guys, like maybe they aren't super ugly, but they're just awful personality, I would see them getting laid all the time.
Okay,
And, like-
that's not evidence
But
that.
I'm just
Okay, you want
saying-
evidence? Look at the rappers and look at all the famous social media stars that are kind of mid and have bagged the
No,
big
yeah,
like
I
the
mean-
baddest. I'm talking about
Are you-
the baddest.
So
but-
so just to be clear, you are
Are you?
you're talking. By the way, this is not a debate about like we're not talking strictly about physical appearance. You just referenced men with really high status and who
Yes.
probably make good money. That's an attraction trigger for women.
Yes.
But how
it's
many men
also-
are famous rappers and musicians? A very small proportion of men. We're talking about for the normal average guy. We
That
can
doesn't
talk
seem
about
like my problem. That's why you have to build something with another person.
Not everybody's
It's-
gonna be
if
a
they
rock
build up their
star.
career, then oh well. Like that's why there's always such thing as day ones. People who have stayed down with you when you had nothing and believe in your music career, and until when you're already up on top, and now you actually call yourself a rapper, a celebrity. They are with you
the
from that time
exception
of
does
point.
not prove the rule. You're looking at these cases of
You want to like
high
limit
status
yourself.
people.
Like you could be an artist, you could be that person if you put in the hard work and dedication. You're saying average people because average people limit themselves to their own fantasy, their own beliefs. But I'm not average people. I don't believe or shelter myself in these little shallow thoughts that you have of yourself of saying, oh, average people this, oh, average people that. Like, okay, be better. Like, what the fuck is your problem? You
I
keep
mean,
talking
we-
about a problem, but I don't hear any solutions. Like, if you want to like be better and a better better situation. Put yourself in a better environment. Maybe open your status. Maybe open your mind to other people. There's so many things that you're the problem of your own thing. Like there's no, oh, there's guys, oh, there's girls, maybe girls around you, maybe. I'm
by the way, just to be clear, I'm not necessarily speaking for me. I'm speaking on the experience on behalf of average or normal guys.
So if you,
but I've experienced, I've been there.
If you're not oh, you've been there.
Yeah, of course. I know dating. I've been on the dating apps. I know how it is.
Have you had sex?
Yeah.
So what is your current relationship status?
Bro, it's hard for men to get laid. Point blank. Period.
It's
not
hard
really.
for
If
them
you
to
have
get
enough
laid.
See,
money,
your projection.
if you-
This is the difference. Women, again, men are invisible to most women, so you're projecting. Like you're only looking at a certain portion
then
of
be
men.
seen
Are
by
you
that
looking-
person.
but I
What
think
the fuck are
you're
you
also
talking about?
a little certain portion.
Okay,
of
if
men.
you want to be
I'm not
seen,
I'm not
be
talking about a
seen, fix
small
yourself.
portion of
like
men.
dead ass. The whole world would turn their back on you.
Yes,
and
men
you as
should
a
level
person,
up.
and you as a person should turn the world back around and be like, listen, this is me. Like this is me as a person and confident and being like, oh, I'm not an average person. You literally just put yourself in a whole like 80% number. Why don't you want to be better? Like, why don't you want to be part of that 5%? You could be part of that 5% if you put that hard work and dedication. But I guess you're just
Okay,
an average person.
We can
thinking
talk
some
about
average ways.
we can talk about aspirational goals and shit. The reality is that there are normal average people, and that's kind of what I'm talking about.
With
I'm not
with no hobbies, with no goals,
That's
and
not
no
true. Look.
nothing.
Brian.
They just go along and drift off
okay.
in life.
Let me have a back and forth with Sophia. Go
Okay.
ahead.
It's about to be
I
11:11.
understand. Maybe like I kind
You
of
gotta go. Hey, thank you for coming very much. Let's say goodbye to the
Bye.
chat. Why don't you while you're say
was
give
nice
a,
to
they
meet
can't
you.
see you. Give a little wave.